Well, whether delivering food or taking temperatures at the state capitol, the Missouri National Guard is helping communities in need. KRCG 13's Jessica Hart went to the Linn School District to observe their assistance.
Kermit, the National Guard has been enlisted to help communities throughout the state of Missouri. I spoke with Superintendent of the Osage County R2 schools, Dina Smith, about how she got help from the National Guard, and it was quite simple. The Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education sent an email asking schools if they would like to help from the National Guard if they were to become available. Smith replied, yes, and now 2 soldiers are helping the school district deliver food to students. Smith said at first the school officials were delivering food but had to stop as the situation with COVID-19 started to escalate. With help from the soldiers, the school is able to continue their meal deliveries.
I can send the National Guard to people's homes and it makes them feel safe. It makes them feel like we're not just sending some random stranger to their home to deliver food. So it has just been a tremendous help for us to be able to meet a need in our community and do it in a safe way.
Moberly dentist Dr. Michael Berry says aerosol tools like a drill are necessary to maintain oral health. Berry says aerosol tools allow the coronavirus to be present in the air. Berry says Missouri dentists will slowly return to their practices on Monday. Some Missouri dentists have been offering emergency services during the COVID-19 pandemic, while others have been closed for the past 2 months. The Missouri Dental Association has new guidelines to help dentists reopen, manage their staffs, and protect patients.
We're just letting the patients in one at a time. We're taking their temperature in the parking lot. We have a 6-question screening form that we go through with them on the phone. And then we escort them back from the door so they don't have to wait in the reception room.
Berry's reception room has chairs 6 feet apart with no magazines or toys. Berry says Missouri dentists are taking extreme precautions and dental services are critical to human health.
By putting these people off for 8 weeks, you know, things mount and things get worse, and you can jeopardize their health that way. So we're trying to advise our members to start slow, ramp up gradually, and take all the proper precautions to keep everybody safe.
Severe weather season can be frightening, especially with the uncertainty surrounding COVID-19 on the minds of many. KRCG 13's Lexi Petrovich shares how anxiety is impacting people at this time and what doctors say can help.
And when we talk about stress and anxiety, to a certain degree, any kind of stress is normal. But when we talk about severe weather or any kind of abnormal things happening around us, it really starts to take a toll.
Dr. Arpit Aggarwal, assistant professor of psychiatry at MU Psychiatric Center, says as we near the 1-year mark of last year's tornado, heightened anxiety may be common.
In a lot of cases, it can stem from previous experiences. So, someone who has been in a severe weather before, that's most probably like a post-traumatic kind of an anxiety.
The Anxiety and Depression Association of America reports that anxiety disorders are the most common in the United States, affecting more than 40 million adults and 18.1% of the population every year.
When you talk about symptoms of anxiety, they vary from person to person. So it can range from difficulties in sleep, difficulties in your mood, things might not be as enjoyable as they used to be. Your appetite may go up and down, all those things. But really, as I said before, it only starts becoming a disorder when it starts causing problems in your day-to-day life.
When anxiety begins to disrupt your normal activities and routine, that's when Dr. Aggarwal says to get help.
It starts causing problems at your work, with your friends, in your family, you have more fights, and then it's the time to talk to a doctor.
He says a family physician can determine if a person needs to see a psychologist or psychiatrist or both.
Treatment for anxiety is both by counseling, which is psychotherapy, and medications. So in mild cases, therapy alone is effective, but in moderate to severe cases, you have to do a combination of medications and counseling.
During severe weather season, Dr. Aggarwal says it's important to prepare both mentally and physically.
Having a designated place to go in case of a severe weather, or having your flashlights charged up, having batteries and water and blankets and all that kind of stuff. And you should also be mentally prepared that it might happen.
Meditating, exercising, and maintaining a healthy, well-connected lifestyle are what he recommends during unprecedented times.
Social distancing does not mean social isolation. You can still stay connected, and that really helps not feel anxious.